Good morning, everyone. Welcome. I am here at Arrowvale Campground and Collins Farm in beautiful Port Alberni. This is one of my favorite places in the whole world here. And when I come here, especially when the weather is cooperative, this is my favorite place to practice. They call it the Maples. Over to my right, there's a beautiful grand old maple tree. The river is right behind me. And yeah, so here I am. Welcome to Shanta Vira Yoga. So we're going to do a short little practice. So I invite you to join me here. Just starting in a cross-legged position as usual. Just rooting into those sits bones. Place your palms on your thighs, palms up or palms down. Close your eyes. And just take a moment to breathe here. Bringing your awareness to your body, bringing your awareness to your breath. Maybe just noticing any sounds around you, just noticing, no need to analyze or become attached, just notice. And let's start with an inhale through the nose. Nice, big, nourishing inhale. And a sigh out through the mouth. And again, just bringing your awareness to your breath. If you'd like to move into your Ujjayi breath, we'll take a breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Imagine fogging a window or a mirror. Another breath in. Seal your lips. Now exhaling through the nose. Imagine still fogging a mirror or a window. Again, breath in. And sigh it out through the nose, making an ocean sound. I invite you to continue with this breath here. And when you're ready, the eyes are closed, just opening the eyes, rolling the shoulders out quick. And as always, just place your hands by your sides, just rolling out the neck. And then taking some spinal twists, taking your right hand behind you, left arm up, sit up tall, breath in. Draw the navel in, twist towards the right, take the left palm to the outside of the thigh. Sitting up tall, lift the chest, draw the right shoulder back. If your neck allows, taking that gaze over your right shoulder. And then coming back to center, switching sides, left hand behind, right arm up, breath in. Draw the navel in, twist left, right palm to the outside of the left thigh, initiating a twist, sitting up tall, left shoulder back, option to gaze over right shoulder. And then come back to center. And we'll just come to seated, bring the soles of your feet together. Knees open wide into a seated butterfly. Now taking the feet as close to the body or far away as feels right. Palms on the shins, ankles, or the feet. And we'll take an inhale, bring your torso forward to the right, then to the left. And as you exhale, draw the navel in and circle back. And then we'll move the other way to the left and the right and circle around, moving clockwise. And then we'll move into some seated cat-cows. Take an inhale, soften the shoulders, broaden the collarbone, lift the gaze. Hello, beautiful maple. And as you exhale, draw the navel in, tuck your chin to your chest, rounding your spine. Let's do 3 more. Take an inhale, rise up. Exhale, tuck and round. And then come back to center. Hands to the mat in front of you, feet or the ankles, and let's fold. Just holding here for a few breaths. And as you inhale, tuck the chin, slowly unravel your spine, rise up. Shoulders soft. Exhale, fold. And inhale. Exhale. One more time. And then on your next inhale, bring yourself up and just tuck one foot behind the other, plant your hands. Let's come onto our hands and knees, coming into tabletop here. We'll tuck your toes for now, stack the hips over the knees, shoulders over the wrists, fingers spread out nice and wide, gaze to the top of your mat. Now grip into your mat. Imagine you're trying to open a big jar. Forearms, triceps rotate inwards. Beautiful. A little bit of core strength here. We're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, see if you can lift the knees. Let them hover 1 or 2 inches off your mat, drawing that belly button back towards your spine. Imagine pressing the mat away with the hands. And then on your inhale, let's press back, let the knees open. And exhale, come back to bear pose or hovering tabletop. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now you can keep the knees on your mat if you need. Now take an inhale, step your right foot back, then the left. Let's come to plank. Option to bring your knees down to your mat. Still stacking the shoulders over the wrists. Think about pressing the mat away, drawing that belly button back towards your spine. Press the heels back. And now we'll press those hips up and back. Downward facing dog. It's okay if the knees are bent. It's okay if the heels don't lift. Just take a moment, pedal out your feet, rock your hips side to side, spreading out the shoulders. Imagine I have a strap around your hips and I'm pulling them up and behind you. Let your head relax and hang heavy. Beautiful. And then on your inhale, let's lift the heels, bend the knees, gaze between the hands. Exhale, let's tiptoe those feet forward until both feet are between your hands in a forward fold. Big toes can touch with a little gap between the heels or feet, hip width apart. And just ragdoll the arms. Let the head hang heavy. Keep a little bend to the knees. Grabbing opposite elbows, rocking a little side to side if that feels good. And then come to center. Take your left hand in front of you. Take a bend to the left knee. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, right arm comes up. A little twist. And then inhale, release the right hand to your mat and bend the right knee. Exhale, left arm up, a little twist. And inhale, release the left hand and release on the exhale. Then on your next inhale, hands can come to the shins, the thighs, or hover the fingers, shoulders back, crown reaches forward, halfway lift. Exhale, back to your forward fold. Keep the weight in your heels. Slight bend to the knees as you inhale. Slowly rise up. Take the arms out to the sides. Take them up above. Extended Tadasana. And on your exhale, take the hands to float by your sides. Roll the shoulders up and back. Standing nice and tall in Tadasana, your mountain pose. Lifting those kneecaps, rooting into both feet. Crown of your head reaches up. Now let's take an inhale, bring the arms up, grab onto the left wrist, lengthen through the left side. And as you exhale, coming into a half moon, reaching over. And inhale, come up. This time grab the right wrist, lengthen through the right side. Exhale. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, come back to your Tadasana. Then take an inhale, arms up, palms together, lengthen. Option to take a little back bend only from the mid-back. Then as you exhale, slight bend to the knees, take a bow forward, folds. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift, your choice here. Exhale, hands to your mat, step the right foot back, then the left to plank, and back to downward dog. That's your level 1 Vinyasa. On your inhale, heels up, knees bent, gaze forward. Exhale, step your right foot and the left between the hands, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rise up. Extended Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to your mat, step to plank, then downward dog, or you can step to plank, option to bring it to the knees. We'll do that the first time. Shift the shoulders in front of the wrists, draw the elbows back, lower, chaturanga. Bring it all the way down to your belly, keeping the toes untucked, pubic bone and tops of your feet press into your mat as you lift up. Little baby cobra. Exhale, lower it down, tuck your toes, plant your hands, back to tabletop. And back to downward dog. Inhale, heels up, knees bent, gaze forward. Exhale, step, hop, tiptoe. Just travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, extended Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to your mat, step to plank. Take chaturanga, option, full plank. Inhale, come to your baby cobra or upward dog on the tops of the feet. Chest and thighs lifted. Exhale, come through tabletop or roll over your feet to downward facing dog. Taking whichever variation feels best in your body. And on your inhale, heels up, knees bent, gaze forward. Exhale, travel, step, hop, tiptoe to the top of your mat, forward fold. Now on your inhale, bring the weight in the heels, bend the knees, drop the hips down. Exhale, chair pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, deep in your chair, hips back, chest lifted. Option to bring your hands to prayer. Holding here. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to your mat, step your right foot back, lower the knee down, drop the hip down, rise up, Anjayasana, low lunge. Inhale, sweep the hands to frame the front foot, lift the toes, lengthen. Exhale, fold over the front leg, just as far as you can. Inhale, bend the knees, drop the hips. Exhale, rise back up, low lunge. One more inhale, frame the foot with the hands straighten. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, bend the front knee, lift the back knee. We'll step back to our plank. Option to come to downward dog or knee plank, full plank, chaturanga. Inhale, take whatever back bend you like. Baby cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, heels up, knees bent, gaze forward. Exhale, travel, step or hop, forward fold. Again, inhale, bend the knees, drop the hips down, weight in the heels. Exhale, chair pose. Take an inhale here. Exhale, deepen. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. This time step the left foot back, drop the hips down, lift up, and Vinyasa. Inhale, sweep the hands, frame the foot, straighten the front leg, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, knee bent, hip down. Exhale, and Vinyasa. Again, inhale, frame the foot. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knee, back knee up, step to plank, take chaturanga. Inhale, take baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take the right leg up. Exhale, high on the left toes. Draw the knee through. Step the foot between your hands. Runner's lunge. Feet hip width apart. Front knee over the ankle. Pivot the back foot parallel with the back of your mat. Windmill the arms up. Coming into warrior 2. Beautiful. Now keeping that front knee over the ankle, pressing into the outside edge of the back foot, dropping the hips straight down. We're not drawing those hips forward. Shoulders relaxed, gaze over the front fingertips, holding here. On your inhale, bring the right arm forward. Exhale, draw it back. Inhale, straighten the front leg, lengthen through the right side. Bring the tips of the fingers together. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Inhale, left arm forward. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now take an inhale. Take your right hand down in front of the foot if you have a block or a book. I don't really like this, but if you need to, you can rest on that thigh. As you exhale, reaching that left arm alongside the ear, long line from the tips of the fingers to the outside edge of your toe. Take another inhale and stay for the exhale. Now on your inhale, come all the way up. We're going to pivot that front foot to face the right side. And as you exhale, lower into a wide forward fold. Grab your ankles if you like. Option to keep those knees bent. Just drawing the crown of your head down. Now on your inhale, come up halfway. Keep your left hand on your mat. Exhale, right arm up. Another little twist. Inhale, right hand down. Replace the left. Exhale, left arm up. Inhale, bring the right hand down. Pivot the toes out. And as you exhale, see if you can take a bend to the left knee. Lower the hips down. It's okay if the heel's up. You can keep your hands on your mat if you like. And lift your right toes. If it's available to you, bring your hands to prayer into Skandasana. Take an inhale if you can. Take your left hand down. Exhale, right arm up. And on your inhale, take your right hand to your mat. We're going to pivot, face the other way. And as you exhale, come up into a high lunge. Take an inhale, lengthen here. Exhale, press the palms back, sweep the head forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. arms up, palms together. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And on your inhale, hinge forward about 45 degrees. Option, you can leave that back knee on your mat. As you exhale, draw the navel in, twist towards that bent knee. See if you can take that tricep to the outside of the knee. Hands to prayer, pressing those palms together. And then release. Take your hands back to your mat. We're going to pivot, walk the hands, and come back into your wide forward fold. And on your inhale, come up halfway, walk your hands, pivot your feet, come back to runner's lunge. Step to plank, to down dog, or take chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm going to face the other way here. Then on your inhale, let's take the left leg up. Exhale, high on the right toes. Draw the knee through. Step your foot between your hands. Runner's lunge. Take an inhale. Pivot your back foot parallel with the back of your mat. And rise up into warrior two. Nice and strong. See if you can find a balance between strength and softness here. Softening the shoulders, softening the gaze, but still being solid and strong here. Take an inhale, right arm forward. Exhale, draw it back. Inhale, front leg straight, lengthen through the left side. Touch the fingertips. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your inhale, take the arms up, pivot to face the right. And as you exhale, take your wide forward fold. And take an inhale, take your hands to your mat, come up halfway, pivot the heels in, toes out. And as you exhale, bend the knees, drop the hips down, and let's bring the arms up, coming into goddess pose. Beautiful. You can rock a little side to side here. And again, finding that strength and softness. And on your inhale, let's take both hands to the inside of the thighs. Start to come forward, and as you exhale, let's take that left shoulder towards the right knee. Take the gaze under the right armpit. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, we'll drop the right shoulder down. Gaze under the left armpit. One more each side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Exhale, come back to your goddess. Little pulses if you want. Working those legs a little. And then we'll take your hands to your mat and start to straighten the left leg. Drop the hips down. Find your skandasana. And take an inhale, right hand down. Exhale, left arm up. And on your inhale, we'll pivot. Take the left hand down. Come to face the other way. And as you exhale, come up into a high lunge. You can always keep that back knee down. Beautiful. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. We're not leaning on the hip. Sweep the palms back. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale, come all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take an inhale, hinge forward about 45 degrees. Draw the navel in, twist. And hooking that left tricep to the outside of the right thigh. Pressing those palms together, just staying high on that back toe. And then come back to center. Hands to your mat. Pivot, walk the hands back. Release back into your wide forward fold. And then on your inhale, come up halfway. Let's walk to the top of your mat. Frame the foot with the hands. Step to plank or down dog. Take chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now on your inhale, let's lower our forearms down. Let's come into dolphin here. Same as down dog, but the forearms are down. And take an inhale, lift the heels. And as you exhale, see if you can tiptoe the feet in, trying to stack those hips over the shoulders. Inhale, tiptoe back to dolphin. Exhale, tiptoe in. One more inhale. Exhale. Hold here. Now take an inhale. Maybe if you can, take the right leg up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, walk the feet back, all the way back, coming into a dolphin plank. Option to bring it to the knees and lower to the belly. Untuck the toes. Spread the fingers out, gaze between the fingers into your Sphinx pose. Now take an inhale, spread out the fingers. Draw the fingertips back, feel the heart lift the chin. Exhale, press into the forearms, tuck your chin, rounding the upper back. Two more, inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. And then we'll take it all the way down. Take a bend to your knees. See if you can take your hands just to the heels, flex your feet. We'll take an inhale here. And as you exhale, first lift the head, lift the shoulders. Inhale, lower. As you exhale, see if you can lift the legs, lift the chest, pressing into the hands, pressing the hands into those ankles. See if you can draw the knees together, bow pose. And we'll lower it down. Stack your palms and rock your knees from one side to the other. And then let's roll on to the right side, planting the left side, planting the left forearm. Take your right foot behind you. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, little mini wild thing. Press those hips up. Reach the right arm over. And on your inhale, hips down, little core work here. And as you exhale, let's take the bottom leg up to the hand. Option both legs. Beautiful. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, press it up. And inhale, hips down. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now just the bottom leg or both. Inhale, lower. Little core work here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lower all the way down. Exhale, back to Sphinx. Then your inhale. Take that left forearm down, parallel. Left leg behind. Take an inhale. Exhale, press the hips up. Lifting that left arm up and overhead. Inhale, hips down. Exhale, take that bottom leg up. Option for both legs. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press it up. Inhale. Exhale. Two more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now just the bottom leg or both. Inhale and lift. And 2. And 3. And 4. And inhale, lower. Exhale, come back to your Sphinx pose. And take an inhale, lower the head, slide the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes. And as you exhale, press into tabletop and back to your downward dog. And on your next inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat, forward fold. Now let's heel toe those feet out to the sides of your mat. Turn the toes out, heels in. If you have something you need to sit on, feel free. We're going to bend the knees, drop the hips down. Bring the hands to prayer, Malasana. And just rocking side to side here. And then when you're ready, let's take the hands behind, come on to the sits bones, and transition into boat pose. And keep your toes on your mat if you prefer. Shins parallel or legs extended. Even ground here. And bring those arms up, palms together. Take an inhale. Exhale. Let's take a little twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale, twist left. Inhale. Exhale, twist right. Inhale. And twist left. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. And if your feet aren't on your mat, keep your feet down. Grab behind the thighs if you need a little support, or hover the hands. You're going to tuck the chin. Imagine stacking the vertebrae here. Squeezing the inner thighs together. We're going to roll it out. I'm going to count to 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Beautiful. Let's take those knees into the chest. Rock side to side. And then let's take the left foot down and cross your right thigh over the left. Take your arms overhead. And let's just heel toe that left foot a couple of inches over to the right. And then drop your knees over to the left side. Twisted roots. If you like, you can drop your head over towards the right shoulder. And then coming back through center. And let's heel toe that left foot over towards the left side and drop the knees towards the right. Arms overhead, option to tuck your chin down to the left shoulder. And then we'll come back through center. Let's just uncross that right leg. Bring the knee to your chest. Take your right hand just below the knee. Take the knee out to the side, circling around. And then we'll bring both knees in once again. This time, lift the head and shoulders, squeeze it in. And release the head and shoulders. Right foot to your mat. Cross the left leg overhead. Cactus the arms or bring them overhead. Take that right foot over to the left and drop the knees to the right. Option to tuck your chin to the left. And then when you're ready, lift the knees. Let's heel toe those feet in. To the right side, drop the knees left, option to tuck your chin to the right. And then we'll lift the knees, heel toe the feet in. Once again, unravel, let's squeeze into a little ball. And then take your head down, take your knees as wide as the rib cage, flex your feet, bring the heels in line with the knees. Take your hands around the outside. You can grab behind the thighs or grab the soles of your feet, happy baby. Just pressing your back body down towards your mat. An option to extend one leg, then the other, maybe both legs, rocking side to side. If the legs are extended, bend the knees. Take your hands to the outside of the shins, bring the legs together, and lower the feet down. You can rock your knees side to side. Take any last minute little movement your body might need. And then when you're ready, take those legs out nice and long. Arms down by your sides, or one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Taking an inhale through the nose. And a sigh out through the mouth. Resting here. Just for a few moments. Just allowing the weight of your body to be heavy on the surface beneath you. Just being here as you are. Enjoying these last few moments. Perhaps just noticing how your body feels now from how it did at the beginning of our practice. Now feel free just to remain here for as long as you want. You can get up whenever you're ready. If you'd like to get up now, just take your right arm overhead, bend your knees, and take yourself onto your right side. Just using that extended arm as a pillow, resting here. If it's morning, perhaps setting an intention for the remainder of your day. And if you decide you want to get up, just use the left hand to press yourself up. Come into an easy seated position, bringing the palms together. And let's take the thumbs and the middle fingers together. Let the other three fingers open. Bow your head down. Just take these last few moments here just to feel gratitude for every breath, every beat of your heart. And gratitude for all the beautiful blessings in your life. And bringing the palms together. And it's been a pleasure to be here to share my practice with you. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.